Good morning, students. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to give you a couple of strategies on how to deal with stress and when you don't feel your best. So, the number one technique that I'm going to recommend is breathing in and out for 5 seconds for at least a good 10 times. So let's do it with Mr. Estrada. And this is going to just reset your brain in a good way that you're ready to learn, you're ready to do something else, you're ready to try something new. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. That right there should reset your brain, and then you should be able to refocus on the task at hand. So if you're supposed to be doing some reading, do a couple deep breaths, and then you'll be able to focus on that book, on those words, on that letter. Good luck. Tip number 2, if your hands, you're ripping apart, you're drawing on the paper, and you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, give yourself a big hand hug and hold it for 10 seconds. Let's do it together. Ready? Hand hug. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you should be ready to put your hands down and be able to focus on the task at hand and try your best. If you need to do it 2 or 3 times, compress your hands together. You should be able to get a hold of your body, or mainly just your hands, okay? Tip number 3, if you need to do something like a big heavy duty activity, like you're gonna go race somebody, the way that I would recommend is to get some big tiger breaths. So you're gonna breathe in for 4 seconds, and then you're gonna breathe out really, really fast. So you're gonna breathe in, and then you're gonna breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. And that means that you're amped up and ready to go race and run or do push-ups or do whatever it is. Some tiger breaths. All right, sometimes they're called lion breaths, but it doesn't really matter what you call them, as long as you know that if you need to do a really big competition, breathe in. All right. Tip number 4, if you cannot focus and you're just like all over the place, instead of doing the hand hug, you're gonna do a full body compression. So let me back it up so you can see. You're gonna give yourself a big hug, and you're gonna squeeze your legs and hands and arms and everything together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that right there, boom, that's gonna get you reset. Your whole body should be able to sit down for a little bit and also get ready to rock and learn and do anything that you might have to do with your teacher. Last but not least, tip number 5. So when you get tired, right? and you're just exhausted. And you're not feeling like doing your work. You're not feeling like working hard. You're not feeling like reading. Do a little brain break. So whatever you have to do, whether you're dancing, going to corner to corner to corner, dancing, just a simple dance like this for a good 20 seconds. Boom. Or you can go like this, or do a little disco, or just run for 20 seconds, or do some imaginary jump rope. And that should get you a little bit of energy so that you can do your work. So let's recap. Breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Doing that for about at least 10 times. That's gonna reset your brain and get it ready to rock and roll. Tip number 2, hand hugs. In case your hands are just going all over the place and you're touching people and you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing. Tip number 3, tiger or lion breath, where you breathe in and then you breathe out. Breathe in. All right. Tip number 4, full body compressions. Make sure you squeeze for at least 10 seconds, maybe 30 or a minute, whatever it takes for your brain to reset. Tip number 5, we have brain break. Dancing or moving. I hope you like this video, and make sure that you keep restarting your brain if you're struggling when you're trying to learn or you're trying to do something tough. But don't give up. You can do it.